Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike Janda. We are going to talk about how to get paid for your brain. Stop giving away your ideas for free. This is something I wish somebody would have taught me. Actually, everything I teach is something I wish somebody would have taught me back when I was building my agency back in the day. Started my agency in 2002, sold my agency in 2015. It was a great run, did awesome work for awesome clients, Google and Disney and ABC, NBC, Fox. It was just a super fun ride. A lot of roller coaster and a lot of learning that I didn't have somebody teach me. So I'm going to teach you this today, how to get paid for your brain and stop giving away your ideas for free. This is a common thing in creative services. We want to land the client to get that design project. And so in order to do that, we go and we just tell them, here's what you should do, and here's the platform you should be on, and here's how we should design this, and here's how we should make it look, and let's look at your competitors. And we're giving away all these ideas for free to the client that should be paid for. So I'm going to give you today a trigger on when you know whether you should charge them or not for your brain power. So this right here is it's my sales process broken down. You got three main topics here. You have qualifying the project or qualifying the opportunity, then you have scoping the opportunity, and then you have closing the sale. And inside those three main topics, you have some sub things that happen. In qualify the opportunity, we have an initial contact with the client. Lead comes in, we have an initial conversation to decide, is this a good fit for them and us? Then you go to scoping the opportunity. If it's a good fit, you're going to jump into a discovery meeting and discover what their problems are, etc. And then you're going to scope the project. And then if it's still a good fit for you, you're going to give them back a proposal, resolve any concerns, and get a signed agreement. That's the closing the sale process. So that's the breakdown of a standard creative services sales process. Now, right here in the discovery meeting is the trigger point on whether you should be charging them for your brain or not. And it goes like this. In this discovery meeting, you've decided that the client has a problem and you can solve it. You're going to go into this meeting and you're going to try and discover what exactly is the problem that they want to solve and what do they want you to create to solve that problem. Those are the two big questions you go into this discovery meeting about. Now, if the client can answer those two questions, they know what their problem is and they know what they want you to build, then just go to scope the project, scope it for them. If they cannot answer those two questions, then you're going to offer them a paid strategy workshop. And in that workshop, you will be paid and you will help them understand their problem and determine what needs to be created to solve that problem. I'm going to give you a couple examples because you may be sitting there thinking, I don't really get it. Well, let's look at what happens here. In a discovery meeting, what problem do they want to solve and what do they want you to create to solve it? This is an example of when the client can answer that. So you have this initial conversation discovery session with the client, and they say something like this. Our website has been the same for the past 7 years. Our competitors have all updated their sites that look nicer than ours. Our website sales are down from last year, and our e-commerce engine is custom built and clunky. We want you to build a website for us on Shopify to get more sales. So they've identified the problem. Slumping sales, competitors look better, website on a clunky old engine does not give them the capability to run specials and things like that that can increase sales for them. That's the problem. They've given you a few in here. And they've also given you what solution they want to buy. They want a Shopify website. So they've understand their problem. They give you what they want you to buy or what they want you to build or what they want to buy from you. Now, the difference is this. If you get into a discovery meeting, the client says something like this. Our website sales are down and we aren't sure what to do. What do you recommend? They come to you with a problem but they don't know how to solve that problem. They do not know what the cause of that problem is. They need you to figure it out. This is a perfect opportunity to sell them on a paid strategy workshop. Let's look at how that would go. You can respond to them. This is a two-part thing. You can see the little blue one on there. Respond to them something like this. We would love to help you solve that and get your sales up on your website. There are a lot of things that could contribute to slumping sales. Without doing research, strategy, I can't really know the cause, and we don't want to just guess and waste your money. In this situation, we'd recommend engaging in a small strategy workshop where we'll analyze your existing site design, recommend changes, analyze your website back-end systems, what you're built on, the platforms and things, analyze your current website traffic and sales data, and analyze your competitors and your industry to understand your market. And then after that, we will deliver all our insights to you in a presentation along with a plan for us to execute. We charge $1,000 for a strategy workshop. If you do the project with us after the strategy workshop, we're just going to discount the $1,000 off of the price of the project. So, and if you decide not to work with us, you can take the strategy work that we do and take it to anybody else and get a concrete proposal with an accurate price from other agencies. That being said, we think you're going to want to work with us. We're going to do a great job for you. How does this strategy workshop sound? We'd love to work with you on this. So that's the approach to transitioning them from discovery meeting to a paid strategy workshop. You give them we can't answer that question for you without doing some research. Here's what we'll do next, a strategy workshop. Now, let's say that in a website, you break your project into 3 phases. You have a strategy phase where you're doing the information architecture and content planning, content strategy, technical strategy. What are we going to build this on? All these kinds of things that you do. And let's say that's $1,000, like I just quoted in that example. And then you have the design phase and development phase. So this is just a simple little 3-phase website project. It's $8,000. You could tell them at the end of your proposal process or the discovery meeting, you go to proposal, you show them, hey, you already paid for the strategy. We're discounting that off of the price of the project, and now it's $7,000 instead of $8,000. So they see this discount coming. It takes away the fear of them engaging. They're going to get something concrete. You're going to get paid to really scope the project and uncover what the real problem is and help them spend their money wisely. Your expertise and ideas have value. Don't give them away for free. Use a paid strategy workshop to sell your clients on buying your brain, buying your ideas, buying your time for research. It's the way to go. I did not do this for probably the first decade of my agency. I was giving away the projects or the ideas for free just to land the projects. And I go back in time, man, I could have done so much more revenue if I would have taken a little bit more methodical approach. Now, a little caveat to this, in the future, you're going to have to do a lot of this strategy workshop type of work because some of the pixel pushing stuff that we used to get paid for in the past is going away and will be going away for faster tools that produce the work that developers used to do, designers used to do. It's already coming, all of the AI, boom, push, all that stuff. So transitioning to strategic approach with your clients is critical for the future of your business. All right, hope you liked that lesson. Hope you get a couple little nuggets. You can do this with any type of project. Just think it through. How would you transition them? What are they really trying to solve? And get paid to figure out the solution for it and what process and things you're going to build for them to solve that problem. All right, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment, do all the stuff that helps the channel and helps my self-esteem, giving you free value. So just smash a like or whatever. I got a lot more coming, and thanks a lot. We'll see you soon.